What's up everybody, I'm Duncan Deep and welcome to another Monster Hunter World high level armor set guide. Today we're taking on the hammer, and I have two armor sets today for the hammer, as there are two hammers which could be the best hammer in the game, and it's a big give and take between the benefits of these two sets. The two sets are almost identical, so it's very easy to make both, but they do use different maxed out hammers. One uses Obliteration's Footfall, the Nergigante hammer, and the other uses Pandemonium's Root, the Valhazark hammer. The difference being that the Valhazark hammer does not have a maxed out sharpness bar, and therefore you can use Handicraft to give it white sharpness. Let's start with the Nergigante hammer set. On this set, we have attack boost level 7 for that raw increase of 21 attack. This raw increase translates to an over 100 attack boost on a hammer due to the hammer's weapon damage multiplier. I will cover weapon damage multipliers in much more detail in another video. It also gives plus 5% affinity, and this is a very effective attack boosting, power boosting skill. The next skill we have is Agitator level 5. When the monster is enraged, you get another 20 raw attack, so that again translates to more than 100 attack on a hammer, and it increases your affinity by 15%. This skill is absolutely awesome, and you will see a massive damage increase when the monster is enraged. Next up, we have what I think is the best skill in this game, and that is Weakness Exploit level 3. A 50% increased affinity to weak spots means when hitting weak spots, you get more increased damage than you do with attack boost level 7. That's right, Weakness Exploit gives you more damage increase with any weapon than attack boost level 7 when hitting a weak spot, so it's a very important skill to run when you think you're going to be hitting a lot of weak spots, which you do with hammer because you get a lot of knockdowns and knockouts if you're playing correctly. Lastly, we have two skills which don't really matter that much. We have Dragon Attack level 2 and Maximum Might. Maximum Might is locked in on these greaves, so you cannot change it, but the Dragon Attack level 2 is gemmed in, and you could replace that with Speed Sharpening, with Wide Range, with Stamina Thief, even though Stamina Thief does have a slight negative synergy with Agitator, or with any other skill that you feel like. So you can replace the Dragon Attack level 2 with whatever you want. I just wanted that little bit of bonus damage from the extra 60 Dragon Attack, as I couldn't think of anything else to gem in with two single slots. We are running an Attack Charm 3, that's how we're getting the attack boost, but other than that we are running Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha, Dobermail Beta, Nergigante Vambraces Beta, Nergigante Coil Beta, and the Nergigante Greaves Alpha. This does actually activate Nergigante Hunger, but I really don't think you'll be using it that much during the hunt. It just happens to be there, and it's a nice little benefit to this particular set. Let's take a quick look at the decorations in this set, as they are very important. In the hammer and the greaves, we have our Dragon Jewel wands. These can be replaced with any one-slot jewel that you feel like using. So again, you don't need to worry about Dragon Attack if you don't want to. But the important decorations in this set, I was about to call them gems, but gems, decorations, whatever you want to call them. Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha has the Tenderizer Jewel 2. This gives us Weakness Exploit level 3 rather than the level 2 provided by the Eye Patch naturally. The Dobermail has Challenger Jewel 2, as does the Nergigante Coil. This is what pushes us from level 3 from the armor pieces all the way up to level 5 on our Agitator skill. And finally, the Nergigante Vambraces Beta have the Attack Jewel 1. This is to push our attack boost from level 6 to level 7. Right, we have covered that set, so let's move on to the Sharp Hammer set. I call it Sharp Hammer because the Valhazark hammer is more of an axe, but this set relies on white sharpness to boost its attack above that of the Nergigante set. Now you might think 1201 attack is higher than 1149, but what you need to know is that there is a sharpness multiplier from each level of sharpness, and the white multiplier will push this 1149 above the 1201 of the Nergigante hammer. So why the two sets? Why is this set not just outright better? Well, the reason is that with this Handicraft level 3 that is required to get a decent amount of sharpness, unfortunately we do drop to Agitator level 4 on this set, so we lose 1 level of Agitator in return for gaining 3 levels of Handicraft. Now, Handicraft is completely useless on the Nergigante hammer, which is why we're not running this set with the Nerg hammer for everything to be perfect, and we do get a little bit more dragon element actually with this set because the Valhazark's dragon element is higher. We do lose a little bit of Elder Seal, and we do lose our Nergigante Hunger, but in my opinion Nergigante Hunger isn't a particularly useful skill with this set, and the Agitator level 4 drop will mean that when the monster is enraged, our attack drops below that of the Nergigante set, but when the monster is not enraged, we will have a higher attack than the Nergigante set. So it's really up to you which set you use. They both have their benefits and their drawbacks. When it comes to decorations for the Sharp Hammer set, they are a little different and a little harder to get, because we do need a Handicraft Jewel 3. This slots into the triple slot on the Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha, and our Tenderizer Jewel moves to our Pandemonium's root, which allows you to put a 2 slot in it, unlike the Nerg Hammer, which only has a 1 slot space. Our Challenger Jewels remain in our Dobermail Beta and our Nergigante Coil Beta. Our Attack Jewel is still in our Nergigante Vambraces Beta, and our Death Stench Heal contains our 2 Dragon Jewels, which once again can be replaced with whatever 1-slot skill you want. That is it for the hammer set, guys. I hope this video helped you make a good hammer set. If you think you have a better hammer set, please let me know down below. I do want to address one more thing before we let you go crazy in the comments, and that is the lack of the focus skill and the lack of the KO King or the Bludgeoner skill. So we are not using the focus skill because in my opinion it makes it too hard to use your level 2 charge effectively in a hunt, and the level 2 charge uppercut is very useful for the hammer, and it also doesn't improve your charge times by enough to be worth giving up other skills. When it comes to the KO King or the Bludgeoner in this game skill, I don't think Bludgeoner level 3 is worth it, because even with Bludgeoner level 3 in a group hunt you will not be getting an extra KO on almost any monster, and the one extra KO it does pick you up in solo on some monsters isn't worth the sacrifice of other skills. So in my opinion, those skills aren't worth it, but if you have a set using those skills, do feel free to comment down below and tell me if I'm wrong, because this is Monster Hunter and we're always willing to discuss and learn from each other. I'm going to finish this video up with a very inefficient Nergigante hunt with the Sharp Hammer set. Please be forgiving of the inefficiency. It was like my 9th Nergigante of the day. I was just trying to grind out to get a gem in order to finish my Nerg Hammer for this video, and it was a lot of fun because the very end of the video showed just how broken this set can be if you get everything lined up perfectly. So please enjoy the hunt, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright then guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.